Hey, welcome everybody to Smite Super Builds. In this episode, I'll be doing HEL. So this was a requested build that I do for a person that was in the comments. So let's go over the build. I was able to find this build actually on one of my previous matches from the match of the day, I think 3 or 4 days ago. It's like Faces of Death or something like that. I picked HEL and I went 12 kills, 2 deaths, and 22 assists, which was pretty good. We ended up winning. And this is the build that I did use. I don't play HEL that often, but she's can be quite fun. Let's go ahead and switch to dark side. More dark power, that's what we need. Alright, so actives. These totally depend on what you want to do or what you need, but I just picked up Salvation and Curse. I guess these can make sense. More heals and more mana for everybody. And Feeble and Curse to slow them down. Anybody that's around you, that way for when you're in your dark side, you can cast your 3 and kind of blow them up that way. Alright, so I went cooldown reduction, full cooldown reduction. This allows you to get more damage off, more heals off. Getting a little ahead of myself. Also giving you pretty great magical power and MP5. This keeps you more sustained. And this again, I do believe light side HEL gives you extra MP5. This on top of that, you're really sustained, so that is really good. Gem of Isolation next. This applies slow to your damaging abilities, which this can help out when you're chasing somebody or just simply try to get away from somebody. Let's say you can throw your Dark Ball. I just want to call it Dark Ball. Pretty much, what is it called? Decay. There you go. I'm not going to call it Dark Ball. I'll call it Decay. So you throw your Decay out on somebody and they're slowed down, and that alone deals a crap load of damage. Then you can probably scoot up to them close enough and cast your Repulse. And that should about end their life right there. Also, your Repulse does add a slow, right? Yeah, 25% movement speed is reduced. And that also will apply that Gem of Isolation. So they can be really slowed with your Repulse. Next we have Focus Voidstone. I picked this, I don't know. It was the match of the day. Most people were magical, so I picked this up. But I guess this can still be useful for other, maybe other scenarios, better to say. This applies a lot of magical penetration to your stats, magical protection, magical power. The magical protection is quite useful because mages, they don't scale for their magical defense, meaning every time they level up they do not get a point to their magical defense. Only physical defense rises as they level, as you see here. So we have 61 physical defense and 80 magical protection, so that's pretty good. Next we have Rada Tahuti, because so far we don't have that much power. I guess we do, but we need a little bit more, so I went with Rada Tahuti. MP5 of course, passive and the crap load of power. Next we have Spirit Magus. Now I was not able to get my 6th item because the match ended, but I probably would have picked this up for even more penetration to get closer to true damage, to get as much damage that I can out possible. Also the passive is really useful. Other alternatives, you might want to get Polynomicon. That gives you life steal, power, mana, and also the passive after using ability. In the next 5 seconds, 100% of your magical power is converted to your next basic attack, so that's a lot more damage there. So 6th item, that is totally up to you on what you want to get. My frames have been dropping lately. I have no idea why, but so as dark form, this is dark form, our magical power is 556. If we switch to light form, it should go down to like 481, so keep that in mind. Let's switch back to our dark form. And use our potions. Above potions on our magical power is 742. I have no idea what's wrong with my fraps. It's been dropping my FPS quite a bit, so let's quickly try to make it to red side just so I can get the red buff and see how much power we get, and just end the video there and try to solve what's having my frame issues. Pretty good damage. Yeah, that's a crap load of damage. So we got our red buff now along with our 2 potions. 858 magical power. That is a lot of power for HEL, and also that increases your heals by quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I'm not going to try anything else. because, or else it'd just be really choppy and terrible to watch. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any other builds that you guys want to see, I'll try my best to try to make a good build for you and post it up to date after. So thanks again for watching, and see you guys later.